So we are now streaming live to YouTube as well for all those of you that want to watch it on YouTube. And I've just heard that the Mighty Blades are winning 2-1 on to Bristol City, and Leeds United are losing 2-1. So, great day so far. That's 2-2. So she was wrong. apologise while I'm just trying to find the scores for the other matches. It's currently 10-8 now to Kyle Brown. So just a recap on the other scores on the other tables. Kevin Harris raced to 21 at the moment. There's a 3k pot. He's 11-5 against Chris Moody to Kevin Harris. And Lee Beavers, the Fleetwood lad, is playing Jonathan Forrestal from Cumbria, from Barry Furness. Raced to 15. That's currently 5-2 to Lee Beavers. Not too sure what the pot is at the moment, but here are the scores on them two matches. So we can get the scoreboard back on here now as well. Apologies for that.
Good afternoon, guys. Let's jump on the stream. Wayne's gone to get something to eat. The score is currently 10-8 to Kyle, but Mike Quinn got a 4-frame start. I'm going to go and try and get someone on commentary with me in a minute. It's not the best shot there from Kyle. I'm not sure if he's played to come past that one or he's played to drop on it, but he's over hit it. Looks off a difficult shot into the middle, but he's got that one. He's got a choice here now, which way he feels most comfortable with. Tighter pocket into the middle first and then take the one long to the top, go into the middle first, just nail that one. Shouldn't be awkward queuing over the yellows. Should be fine. Just to bridge over those yellows, swing the white round for the black in the left middle. He's got into it a bit much, he's left himself a long one. I don't think he's played it that way, I think he's just either missed it or he's just not hit the right connection on the white to swing it round. Nevertheless, he's nailed the black in the bottom. Unless it didn't pass to that middle, which I think it did, but I think he's not played the shot beforehand very well, so he might have come out a little bit lucky, to be honest. Join the stream, guys. Come and have a... And I saw him trying to be funny. Sorry, me and Danny Soren are just having a conversation across the room here. Asbo in the room, currently watching. Kev George, Lee Swarbrick. Get some comments on, guys, and let us know what you think the result of this match will be. We'll get some predictions coming in as soon as we can. So let's have some predictions in. Asbo, what's your prediction? Kev George and Lee Swarbrick. What do you reckon, guys? What do you reckon the final score will be? Come on, Garth. What do you reckon then? If you say it depends if Quinn turns up. Currently 11-8, so it's 11-4, really. So what do you reckon the final score will be? Bear in mind he's just about to pot this black now. Can't see him missing it. There it goes. Nearly popped back out of the pocket, to be fair. Nearly jumped back out that one then. We nearly had a Cadbury's parrot. Adam Gertz gives a prediction. 21-17 to Kyle. Let's see how far away you are with that one, mate. Bit of a tactical battle here. Nobody wants to take the first move. And the Reds are in a better position. So we'll just have to see who bites the bullet first. It's a great shot, that. A bit unlucky, to be fair. Is it the knuckle of the middle on the right hand side and it's come straight across the table and not letting him on anything at all? Unless he can play some sort of double now towards the red and yellow on the left, but there's no value in that at all. But the Reds are definitely the favoured suit. So he definitely got control of this frame at the moment. Tommy Richardson in the house. Come on, mate, give us a prediction. We've got David Hederick. So it's 21-16 to Kyle. So there's two for Kyle there. So just a current update on the scores for the other matches that's currently going on. We've got 3 games on at the minute. We've got Chris Moody against Kevin Harris. Chris Moody currently it's 13-7 to Kevin. And that's a race to 21, so it's 13-7 to Kevin against Kevin Harris against Chris Moody, and that's on the bar table in the main area for the bar in Q Sports Lounge, if anyone's been in. And the other game is currently 5 apiece, but it was 5-1 to Lee Beavers at one point. But Lee Beavers did get a 2 for a start. So Wayne's just going to try and see if we can get some sort of scoreboard up from the other ones onto the mainstream table. Fantastic if you can. Just have 3 scoreboards on there, so don't get confused. The main one's going to be the black one at the bottom, and the one that you'll see in a second, Jonathan Forrestal against Lee Beavers. That's the other side table as well, and that'll be on the other side of it, underneath the Northwest Laptops logo. There we go. So just on the right hand side we've got Jonathan Forrestal, Lee Beavers, and we've got Chris Moody, Kevin Harris on the left hand side, and you can see them on your screen now. They are live scores, so as soon as the players at the side of the tables update them scores, they will change on your screen as well. Nobody has to do anything, they'll just do it themselves. There you go, there's my point proven. Kevin Harris has just gone 14-7 up. It just changed as I was saying that. Must have been a fast finish. Another Barrow lad tuning in. That way on anyway, Mr. Jeremy Jackson. Afternoon, mate, how you doing? Mike shouldn't have any issues here. Just take this white round, top rail, side rail, down between the black and red. Screwed into it. That's himself a more difficult black than expected. I thought he would have played that for the middle, the right middle. It's not a gimme, but it's. I expect him to get it, and he has. It's a good finish. 11-10. So you had a lot of people saying that this handicap, this 4-frame start for Mike Quinn, was not fair. It was not a fair handicap at all. But so far, so good. It's looking like it's very fair. Obviously, it's 11-6 technically to Kyle. I won't be too happy about throwing that one away. But it was a good finish that Mike got. Let's see if I can get Mr. Full Watts to do some commentating. So we're joined in the commentary box by Mark Robinson, one of the winners from last night.
Afternoon.
How are we doing, mate? All right?
Yeah, fine. A bit tired, I must say, but yeah, good day so far, isn't
Send
it?
the pictures from last night. Too many bottles of wine.
Too many bottles of wine. Yeah, well deserved though. Been a good match so far.
It has. It's nip and tuck, isn't it? What's your prediction?
At the minute, Kyle, I think will just nick it, but seems to be getting a bit of confidence, Mike, now.
Score prediction?
21-18.
21-18. See, it's a lot of people have gone close. Adam Gertz just said 21-17. David Hederick on the stream here has just said 21-16. So a lot of people think it'll be close.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a tough one, isn't it? If he gets a 2 or 3 frames lead, Kyle, then it could be over quicker.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I think Mike's just got to hang in there, hasn't he?
he has. A good shot from Kyle there. He has to make sure he pinched a bit of an angle from there. It was a good shot. Someone's just put him off a bit. I think he was moving in his eye line. He's just stood up, taking his time over this one.
Yeah, sensible decision.
Great shot, round the back of the red. Absolutely perfect.
Very nice.
Great shot. They don't matter though if you don't get the blacks.
Exactly.
There it is. Punched it in. Good confident pot. And goes back in front again by 2.
He gave a 4 start as well, didn't he?
He did, yeah. So it's now 12-6.
Yeah, the game's kind of evened up a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Since he pulled that back. He went 5-4 up, didn't he?
He did. Yeah.
Really strong start.
I think he knew. He said the pressure. He said before he started. He said the pressure's on me straight away. He said given a 4-frame start. He said I've got to win the first frame. First frame is massive. He said, and then I've got to try and get it level as quick as I can.
Yeah, the longer it goes, the harder it gets, really, doesn't it? Yeah.
Got it level within 3 frames, was it? 3-4 frames. Obviously, he's won the first 4.
It was quick.
It's something like 5 all. So it was 4-1 up.
Yeah, yeah. I think now, I mean, I don't know how many breaking dishes have been, but
Not been counting them, to be honest.
no. Perhaps someone online's been watching, been tossing them up. You never know.
Possibly.
Sounds like something Tom Robinson would do.
So Kyle's electing to cup break. Must have been working through. It is. Definitely is. That's a fantastic break. Glorious chance now.
All in the open.
Both colours as well, but for me, if he's got a red first, I'd be taking a red, possibly the one between the yellow and black, to go up top of the table.
Yeah.
It just depends how much of a cut it is. Yellows are nice as well, to be fair. Easiest first shots on yellows.
I think that's the thing about a break like this. It's how you see it, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's going for the red, isn't he?
He's going red, yeah. Up to the top of the table for the one at the top. Oh, he's played it a bit hard. He's gone behind the yellow.
Wow. Do you think he was trying to just nip the red out a bit there?
I don't know.
He kind of got stuck between
Yeah,
2 things.
The angle he's come off is maybe he's tried to punch out for one of the ones down the bottom, but he's left Mike a half chance. If he's got
shot in the middle.
yeah, if he can cut the one into the middle, he's losing the white a little bit. But if he can get hold of the white,
It's heading down towards the pack at the bottom,
Yeah.
isn't it?
yeah. I'm not sure if both the yellows on the right hand side go into the middle bag. If that one goes into the middle, you can try and land on that one there. the one above the two reds, in the middle of the two reds, if you will, nearest the middle pocket.
He's playing a lot of bottom.
He's controlled that really well.
That's a great shot.
It's a fantastic shot. That Kyle was a bit of a tap on his knee there to appreciate that shot.
We've got a lot of noise going on from Jonathan Forrestal against Lee Beavers as well.
Yep. I think they're just about to update the score.
Yeah,
we have got the score on the screens as well.
I think Jonathan was 5-1 up, wasn't he, at one point?
He was 5-1 down.
5-1 down,
5-1 down, yeah. I think he might have just gone 6-5 down, I think, judging by the noise.
Yeah.
I'll have to see, though. I don't think they've updated the score. When they update the score, it updates on our screen, you see.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw your post last night watching. You were watching the games on the screen between well, it was a downstairs table and me playing Ben, wasn't there?
Yeah, yeah.
I think mine and Ben's was over considerably quicker than
just a little bit.
Than
yeah.
Malky's game.
They had a shot clock as well.
Yeah, I know.
They had a 1 minute shot clock. Malcolm's actually just tuned in as we speak about Malcolm.
Oh, hi, Malk. You all right?
Yeah, just, if you're there, mate, just give us a quick comment and.
All set for his debutant Lancashire appearance as well.
Very good. Is that on Sunday or is it a different date?
It's men's. I think he qualified for men's C as well, didn't he?
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
It's men's C next week, and then we're in the Masters in Nottingham the week after.
Nottingham.
Yeah, lovely little drive.
About what, 2 hours? Is it?
Yeah, we won't be getting a taxi, I don't think. Put it that way.
I know Steve Kay from Preston will probably take you.
Yeah, I saw him on Thursday night at that little competition.
Yeah.
On at Hesketh. Yeah.
Oh, Malcolm just put tantric pool.
Tantric pool.
I think he's about Titanic wrong. Was that a tweak? Was it a tweak? Just took his eye off it, maybe watching the white near the red.
Well, he had to play it pretty accurately, didn't he, to get an angle so he could get on for the last one over the middle. So yeah, maybe just.
Yeah, he did have to then. He had to play it.
Looking a bit too much where the white was going instead of where the yellow was going. Yeah.
Yeah, he took his eye off the pot, hasn't he?
There's clearance here, but not an easy one. Let's.
No, I was wondering where he pointed his cue before into the bottom left corner, whether the middle red of the three, in like the triangle, if you will.
Yeah.
Passes the one on the left into the bottom left.
I can't really tell from the screen here.
This one here.
Can't tell from the screen.
I'm sure if you've got another angle on that side, just to see that red passes.
From here, it doesn't look like it does, but yeah, screw across that. And
He's played it like he has.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which. This might tell us a bit more. Let's have a look. Put that camera on now. Let's have a look. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it definitely goes, doesn't it?
He's got to play this well. He's got to play it so it's. He leaves himself on. Yeah, that one into middle. Drops this in dead weight, and he's absolutely perfect. Expertly done from Wayne with that angle there. We've got 3 or 4 cameras actually set up here today that we can use for different angles.
Nice setup.
We've got a remote control one that we can move that's on the wall over there.
Oh, nice.
Obviously, if it's not set right, we can move it to behind the player on the shot. It's ideal for. I'll show you what we mean. So this is being controlled from about 10 feet away. Yeah.
Left that a little awkward.
Yeah, he's not left himself great on that one. He only had to slow up a bit for the corner. This is a massive shot here. Fantastic shot.
No doubt. Very confident.
13-10.
This is where predictions could get out the window. The next game is really important, I think.
Yeah, the next game is massive. It's currently 15-8 to Kevin Harris. That's been an absolute rapid game, that.
He's playing really well.
It started at just gone 3 o'clock. I'm not sure what time it is now. 20 past 5. It's 2.5 hours for 23 frames. It's not bad.
It's cracking on a bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's been quite open play though, from what I've seen. I've watched quite a bit of it.
They're just attacking each other and. Just after, but that was about 3:30ish. And the other game is currently 5-all. That started about half an hour to 45 minutes after the first one.
Well, there's another frame to go on, isn't there? We've not updated it yet.
Yeah, I think it's 6-5 to lead.
We're having a little bit of a break.
Yeah, just having a quick refreshment break, and that one's for 500 quid. The Jonathan Forrester one and Lee Beaver, this is 500. Chris Moody one and Kev Harris is for 3 grand.
Big money, 3 grand.
It is.
And Ethan Lee's on at 6-ish, depending on how we finish.
Yeah, he's going to jump on that table that Jonathan Forrester and Lee Beavers are on.
Yeah.
So he's done, and that's a nice little race to 11 for 200 quid.
Yeah. It's a nice table, that. I was commenting earlier, because obviously Hughes was my home venue for quite a long time. Playing on the green and playing on the blue cloth in a match is so different. The control you've got to put on playing on a blue cloth compared to the green cloth is just so different when you're playing a match.
Oh yeah, of course.
You've got to play the game differently.
Yeah.
And it's, can you adapt to that, particularly if you change tables?
That's the thing, yeah. I mean, a lot of clubs, when the blue cloth first came out, I know exactly for Savannah's, for example, they changed every single table to blue cloth. And then JJ actually said the other day he started losing business because of it, because people didn't like the cloths.
A lot of people don't like a speed cloth. It's going back to the old days when they first came out. You know, I think they brought them out because they were easier to maintain. They lasted longer, harder wearing.
Yeah, especially for busy pubs, they are better.
I know I played on some, but Torval and Dean could have skated on. They were that fast.
I've never heard that expression before. But
lane ends in Blackpool. Remember it, that speed cloth in there, grief. Wayne will remember that.
We've got Jeb Brannan, who was Mike Quinn's last opponent at Liverpool. He's just gone for Quinn to win at 21-20, a hill match.
Yeah, interesting.
That's his prediction.
I think he's the only one gone that way so far, hasn't he? Has there been anyone else gone towards Mike?
Since I asked for predictions, Jed's gone for Mike, and that's the only one out of about 4 or 5. Cheers, Malcolm, for your comment, mate. We do try and do the best we can. We're not professionals at this, but well, I say we're not. Me and Mark are not, but Wayne definitely is.
Insightful commentary.
Yeah. I'm just going to go and make sure that Lee Beavers updates his score, unless it is 5-all. I'll go and find out 1 second.
No, it's definitely 6-5. It's I think we're all coming back. Going to start up again now. Danny Thompson, big match, of course, a bit later if you can get down to Q's in Blackpool. Recommend coming down. Going to be a good crowd. And just to change rules a little bit, World Rules Junior Manager and Chris Lees. It's his birthday today, so we'll say a happy 47th birthday to Chris Lees, who's sat watching this match currently. Jonathan Forrester is 6-5 up against Lee Beavers. They've just updated the score. And Stuart Welsh, 21-15 to Kyle, he's saying there. I think that's pretty much the trend, isn't it? Since the gat's opened up now, I think people may just change their opinions on how it's going to finish. Welcome, Wayne, back, yes?
You're right, Mark. I don't know. I don't know if you've seen Jed's comment, but
yeah, we were just commenting on that.
Jed thinks it's going to go to Mike.
I think there might be a few laid-off bets against Jed on that one if he wants to take them on.
What, 14-10 and
What would he
won't
get?
be a surprise.
About 12 to 1, I think he'd get on that at the minute. I think the thing is Kyle's taking his chances really well.
Yes, we were saying that before. Pretty much similar to the match previously. Jordan took his chance as well, and Kyle's doing the same here. Mike's had a few chances, but he's just not taken them.
Yeah, there's just been one or two little tweaks that have cost him a couple of games or so, and makes a massive difference, big difference.
Of course it does.
It's nice to see there's a lot of King of the North players in here, all different categories.
Yep, all coming to see what it's all about, because quite a few of them haven't even played yet, have they? So I'm sure we'll see one or two of the faces, if not on stream, on the side tables in coming months.
It's a great competition, a really good competition. It was nice to be a part of it last night. Played my first game, so that's out of the way now.
Yeah, won as well, didn't you, Mark? Pretty easy, was it, in the end? Pretty comfortably?
I played, I must say, blow my own trumpet, yeah, I played well, really. I was 10-3 up.
Blow it, Mark. Nobody else was going to do it for you.
Yeah, I got to 10-3 up in a race to 11, so inevitably it was kind of too much of a hill for him to climb, really.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, every chance he gave me, I took. Had a bit of a strange spot for 3 games when he pulled it back to 10-6, but then finished off the last game. But it's always a pleasure to play Ben. We've known each other a long time. We're good friends.
Not bad for somebody that can't see anymore.
Well, myself, yeah, yeah. It's yeah. I got a sense of smell now to know where the balls are rather than looking at them. Yeah.
Well, he's looking good here for.
I don't think I'm the oldest
frame.
tournament. I don't think I'm the oldest person in the tournament. But, I think there must be someone older than me in it. Yeah.
What in what tournament?
Kings of the North.
I've not entered it, Mark. So I don't know why you're looking at me. How can I play it when I'm streaming it and what have you?
No,
That's the only problem these days. As much as I could do with a bit of match practice, the only things I get to play on at the moment is the tour events, and even then, I can't concentrate when you're running stuff and streaming.
I'm running some little tournaments on a Sunday at Ingle Social Club, and
yeah, I'll have a bash of that.
It just puts me off completely because you're trying to update the scores, you're trying to get the table sorted, who's on next. So by the time you get around to playing, you're just not in the mood for it.
Exactly, yeah. It's hard work. People don't realise how tough it is. This is what you need to be. You need to be relaxed like Kyle here and just be able to play your shots. No pressures of anything else. And he's going to go 15-10 here.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
There we are.
He's finding it pretty easy this afternoon. Not like last time when he went behind against Lee Anderson. I think Lee missed an easy black, didn't he? And it just gave Kyle that little bit of
I think there were two really
confidence.
really big games in that match. One was the black, and there was another where he had a red to slide past in the. If you're looking at the table now online, then on the right-hand bottom, and he completely missed it. I mean, it didn't even go anywhere.
Was that before or after you shouted out, Mark?
It wasn't me that shouted, was it?
I knew it wasn't your voice.
Yeah.
That Dean's ruthless, isn't he?
I got thrown out of the room, didn't I? Thrown out of the room. I had to go down. I said to Danny, I've been thrown out of the room. He said, what for? I said, I don't know.
Riff-raff. Get the riff-raff
Didn't
out.
do anything. It was a good night, though. A really good night. But obviously, shame for Lee and the way it went.
Yeah.
But, no, Kyle played really well. The lads from a little bit further up north from here with Kyle. Great set of lads.
Yeah, we've always, even county days when I was playing county, we always had some really good friendly battles with the Cumbria lads from Red River Club.
Yeah, close neighbours, close neighbours.
Yeah, nice set of lads. In the wrong division, but nice set of lads.
So Gaz Nicholson as well, must say hello to Gaz Nicholson, who's over in Bradford on the tour this weekend.
On the tour?
Yeah.
Has he gone to IPA?
Yeah, he's on the
Has
IPA,
he?
yeah. So
Has he gone there for? Has he gone to watch?
No, he's got his cue with him.
What's he?
Yeah, yeah.
Is he watching the stream?
He'll be playing, won't he?
All right.
I chatted to him about 8 this morning. He was up and about and ready for the day.
I didn't know gone IPA.
Yeah, he's pulled out of county. He decided to give it a shoot, give it a shot this year. Yeah.
I think there's going to be one or two doing that after the fiasco, the finals, Mark.
It was a strange one, wasn't it? Yeah.
But anyway.
Looking at the Jonathan Forrester Lee Beavers score, it's still staring me in the face. Not changed. Not changed at all. It's been about 25 minutes now.
Well, they've not long since come out from a break, have they? I don't think.
Yeah.
I think they're updating the scores.
No, it is updated. We updated the last one, but
it's fudging away, are they?
I don't know. It just seems to be a slow. I watched a tiny bit of it before.
Is that why you've come on here?
I got beckoned over, didn't I? By
Dean. He's got like that, Dean.
Yeah, Dean. Yeah, won't talk about him behind his back because he's still here.
Yeah. I'm just looking at Kevin Harris' score. I mean, I know how Kevin plays, but he's not playing anything like he used to play at Poole. That's for sure. 20 years ago, but he can play. He can reel a few frames off in no time at all.
No, he's got legendary status nearly now, isn't he? Reputation-wise.
Well, certainly in the northwest anyway.
Yeah.
Snooker-wise,
he's brilliant, isn't he? Poole.
Yeah, he's had 147s.
Yeah, really taken to Blackpool as well.
Yeah. Well, Blackpool would always be his rule set. I mean, he used to be very good, certainly in this area at Poole 20 years ago. He was part of the Golden Q winning side in 1990 when it first started with Dave Chalmers and the Raffin brothers.
Yeah.
Beat my team of Mick Hughes, Lee Clough and Julian Solanke in the semi-finals. So, and that's when professionals was allowed in it as well. So Kevin's he's no mug at Poole. He's just left it alone for a few years because he was so good at snooker.
Game pull back here, 15-11.
Yep. He's gone 18-9 just now. He's reeling them off pretty quickly.
Kev, it's been a really open game. I was saying that before with Dean.
It always will be with Kev. Win or lose, he's gonna keep it up. He just wants to pop balls.
Yeah, but I think Chris, what he's trying to do is keep up with the way that Kev plays, and it's just not working for him.
Sometimes, you know, unless you're an absolute, you know, real methodical player, and you're not swayed by your opponent, you know, somebody playing quick like Kev can actually make you play quicker and make you make mistakes. You know, it can have, you know, like I say, the reverse effect. Same as if you're playing somebody that plays really slow, that can get to you as well.
It can make a difference. I think the thing is you've got to adapt your game sometimes to the player.
Of course, you've got to be able to.
From what I've seen, Chris does it. I think he's just trying to have a gunfight with him, and it's not
going to happen.
He needs to change his tack, change what he's doing.
When you can knock, I mean, I know they're different tables, but when you can knock regular centuries in on a big table, you know. He has had a maximum. He's got a nice little plaque in the Cleveland's Benz. When you can do that, you're going to be able to pop balls on these tables for fun anyway. It's all about the tactics, and if they're all up games, there's no tactics involved, is there?
I think. Well, I always said about, because I didn't play pool for years. I played snooker until I was about 36. 40 coming up when my eyes started going. And
it's not that long ago then, is it, Mark?
No, it's only about 17, 18 years ago. You know. And I really didn't get pool at all. You know,
a lot of snooker players didn't and don't, you know. But I think with the emergence of black ball rules, you see more and more now that snooker players are taking it up because it is a more open game.
Are there still that stalwart pub level who stick with old 2 shots carried?
Yeah, of course there is. There always will be.
That'll always be there.
Yeah.
But I think you find anyone who's more of a purist for the game. I mean, world rules we all played it. I played it for years, but I think black ball's just a different level. But we changed world rules. We're changing the rules, aren't we now? Something different's coming, I think. So.
World rules?
Yeah.
I've heard that they're going to take up this supreme rules, and if they do, I think it's going to be on the table for certain anyway. And if they do, I think that will be the making of. Well, I'm saying the making of EPA. EPA have always been a good, strong organisation for a lot of years. Just a banning policy that let them down, which has now been lifted. So, but I think if they do adopt the supreme rules, it's going to make world rules or supreme rules. It's going to make the EPA rules, whatever rules anyway. It's going to make them more watchable, you know. So these competitions that we don't see too much of with world rules at the minute, I think we'll see a lot more of it.
Absolutely. I think the great thing as well, I mean, with Blackball securing, I mean, certainly you can go on BBCI and watch the games. It's obviously on the free channel as well, Free Sports.
With that IPA and...
So there's plenty of ways you can actually watch live pool now, and it is, I think it's an exciting game to watch. I mean, snooker's fantastic, the skill's incredible, but watching good quality pool...
Yeah. It's come a hell of a lot since I started streaming back in 2000, I think late 2009, early 2010 I started with the Monday Night League.
Was that in black and white back then?
Yeah, you needed a black and white licence. It's that long ago. But yeah, I started doing the finals week for the Monday League way back then.
I think we'll have to have a look who's online, see if we've got any comments coming in.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Sorry if you've been talking to us and we've ignored you. Scott Vare's asking how Lee Duffy got on. He got beat, didn't he? Did he play Harry? He played Harry, didn't he?
I think beat's the wrong word, really.
He got absolutely annihilated.
Was it 11-1?
11-4.
11-4.
Yeah.
I know it was 11 and...
oh yeah, Dean just commented.
Yeah, a low number. Yeah, 11-4. How are you doing, Scott? I hope you're well today, enjoying your weekend.
John Roberts was asking Kevin Harris to get his challenge in versus him in the Wigan. Well, I don't think he'll read that, John, because he's actually playing at the moment. He's 19-9 up at the minute.
19-9.
He's 2 more frames. But you're welcome to challenge him here as well. I don't know if he's on the King of the Hill at Wigan.
And Ethan Lees has just started his money match.
Has he? Are they on Q score as well?
Yeah.
We'll get the scores on that one up as well if they are.
Be a nice way for his dad to celebrate his birthday if Ethan goes and wins the money.
Yeah, it certainly will.
Good for Ethan as well. Young player, very good player.
They've started a bit early. I don't think they were supposed to start until 6.
Yeah, it was. I think with that one lagging down over here so much, I think we're just trying to move the games on.
Who's he playing? Is Ethan? Do you know?
You know, I've not checked the board, I must be honest.
I'll have a look, see if he's... I'll just take the scoreboard off for a minute or two. Just bear with me. In fact, I'll have to take them off as well. So just bear with us.
Right, so how are we doing? Jonathan Forrestal 7, Lee Beefers 5. Currently, Harry Lofthouse, that's his second match he's won now, isn't it?
Just trying to find the... I don't know how Dean's set this up, but certainly not how it should have been. Might not be on Q score yet.
So, Kyle at the table. Does he hit that hard enough? Yeah, it's coming around nicely. That's a little bit under hit, but no issues.
So, Jonathan, 7-5 up now against Lee Beavers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben said he thought Duffy might have beat him, but if Harry's on form, he's very, very hard to beat, and he reels frames off very, very quickly. He's no slouch.
I think he's playing with real confidence at the minute.
After his last Monday match, he did win pretty well on his last one, didn't he? Did he not win by a few frames in his last Monday match?
He did, yes.
Yeah, I thought so. Dean said it was pretty close, but...
It was fairly close, but I mean, he just looked like he had the edge.
Yeah, I think... Well, he must have come back at him, because I'm sure Harry raced away.
He did. No, I think it was quite convincing. I don't think it was as close as Dean thinks it was, if I remember correctly.
No, it wasn't.
That was before I got thrown out of a room, I think.
Yeah, that's before, yeah. So you won't know what happened at the end.
Hello, Spud. How are you doing?
Duncan Sylvester.
And Ben Willisey, where is he? He thought Duffy would have beaten Harry. Well, funnily enough, Harry played in my Sunday singles one-frame knockout the week before, the Sunday before. He was queuing really, really well. Plenty of confidence, getting his head down, taking his time more, which is what he's not been doing in previous games. I mean, he always played to a pretty high standard, obviously as a junior. And I think he's just started taking his time more. He's got an older head on his shoulders, if you want to use an old cliche. So, a tough player to beat, Ben. He is.
Ben Davies says the BBC stream has been terrible down most of the afternoon. I don't know which one he's on about, unless he's on about the IPA one. I don't know, but...
I've not checked it out, so we should get someone to have a look at it. See what it's like.
What's it on? Will it be on Premier Sports or something?
No idea.
Or is it on BBC? No, it's on BBC. It's been on BBC.
It's on iPlayer, is it? It should be, because they've signed up to it, haven't they?
Yeah. I don't know, he uses that many different ones now, doesn't he? He uses the Free Sports. I think that's... I'm not too sure if that's just the Premier League now, whatever it is that
I think it is, yeah.
Can't keep up.
Well, they have the World Championships as well, didn't they, I think?
That was on Free Sports, and it was on... I think it was that not on all three? No, it weren't on iPlayer. It weren't on BBC.
I watched it on Free Sports, I think.
It was on Free Sports and Premier Sports. I did ask Kev if he wanted another streamer, but it's just to get a few more matches shown. But it's all down to the company that does it. You know, because obviously they get their own TV ratings with the BBC iPlayer and what have you, and Free Sports and...
That's a great shot.
You need to keep a check on it. Yeah, Ben says it was the IPA, so unfortunately.
Mike's pulled off an incredible sharp cut there.
He did, didn't he?
And managed to scrape his way around the table. Sometimes you've just got to risk it like that, haven't you? That's good. He needed that one.
I think sometimes, Mark, as well, when you go a few frames behind, you just seem to relax that little bit more, thinking, you know, there's not a lot to lose here. I don't know if he's... thought he had a roll off before. He's just trying to table there, I think, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
That went pretty straight. Sometimes if you catch your finger mark, I mean, it will deviate, and depending on how big a finger mark it is, it might deviate quite a bit. We saw one earlier on. And you can see there's quite a few finger marks on the table. Sensitive behind it as well.
Well, we did I know we behind it earlier, but it's surprising, isn't it? You know, it doesn't
take a lot.
A little bit of nap, it will move a tiny bit, you know.
Well, these are new class as well, so it's very reactive, responsive. Mr. Noble's in.
Brett Noble, Jono Anderson.
Yeah, and his missus. Brett's in with his missus as well.
Yes.
He took her to watch Sheffield United a few weeks ago, you know. He's converted another one. That's 3 this year he's converted.
Lost today, though, I think.
Young Daniel Carpenter and Lee Duffy.
Yeah.
They're all Blades now.
Lost 3-2.
3-2, yeah. I tell you what, if we'd have won today.
Well, Leeds came back and won 3-2, didn't they?
Yeah, Leeds were 2-1 down. Come back to win 3-2.
The story of Yorkshire, there we are.
Yeah, well, we'll get there. We will get there. I think we're playing better away.
John Roberts, go on, Quinny, Sonny says. Got it back to 3 deficit now, so managed to keep Kyle quiet for a couple of frames. But Kyle at the table now, and over Reds, barring 1 if he takes Reds. Yeah, it's got to be Reds here, yeah.
Shane's predicting 21-19 to Mike.
That's
Can
another
happen.
one then. So we've got 2 now saying that Mike have got a chance of winning. Everyone else seems to have gone the other way. He's just got to find that ball by the middle between the yellow and the black, hasn't he? That red there. Clear that one. The rest are all on.
Adam Gert says, well done on your result, Mark.
Who's that?
Adam Gert.
Oh, Adam, yeah. Thank you very much, fella. I've already had a couple of people message me asking if they can have the next game against me.
Joking. You usually get that when somebody's lost. They usually challenge the losers, don't they? You know, thinking they're going to get an easy game. Very rarely does somebody straight away want to play the winner. Don't know that many brave people, but...
No, it should be. I think there's some nice talent in my group. I've sat very nicely in Group 5, in Cat 5.
Group 5? I'd be in that group, surely. Maybe Group 6, me.
Yeah, not Group 1830s, definitely.
No. I went on in 1830s when I was 40.
Yeah, we should have an oldies league, really, you know, where we can just
Chill out,
go off to grass and retire, you know. Yeah. John Hughes, what's he say there? You'll never convert me. There, we all love Leeds. We all love Leeds.
Not. I think that's a not at the end,
yeah,
not.
Yeah, not.
Not.
There is a Leeds fan in here from Barrow. I saw him before.
Is he?
He was Bayek was he cheering before.
Well, he's obviously confused if he's from Barrow and he supports Leeds. A bit like a Man U supporter, innit? None of them live in Manchester.
Thank you.
There you go.
Salford born and bred, me.
Who was?
Me.
Was you?
Yeah.
You don't sound like it, Mark.
I know, living in St. Helens for too many years, you
St.
see.
Helens.
St. Helens.
St. Helens, was it? Oh, wow. You used to have a penthouse, didn't you?
What does Ben Willis say? I played very... Oh, Mark, that's me, innit? Played very well last night. Hardly missed anything.
Kyle's hardly missing.
Yeah.
And he's back at the table here with a chance to extend his lead again.
Now, I felt a bit sorry for Ben because I didn't hardly miss anything and he just sat in his chair.
Did he?
Looking sad.
Quiet as anything. Just letting you get on with it.
Just watching and appreciating, repotting everything.
Can't fault him.
Yeah. If I had a mirror, I would have watched myself. You know?
Would you?
Yeah.
That good, was it? Now then, he needs a bit of luck here. He's got it.
He's got it. He's fine there.
He's so easily could have gone top side to that. It's just about perfect, really. Carl nailed this without any problems whatsoever.
And straight in.
16-12.
Every time Mike looks like he's going to push back, Kyle has an answer, doesn't he?
Yeah. He is the steady Eddie. I said it earlier on, Kyle. He doesn't do anything silly. You know, it's all basic stuff. He doesn't need to do.
2, 4, 6, 8. Never too late.
Behave yourself, Mark.
Tom Robinson.
Behave yourself.
He's online.
Oh, is that all right? I wonder where that come from.
Tom Robinson band.
Yeah.
Sounded a bit like David Lloyd from the cricket then, wasn't it? Going a bit off tangent.
Yeah.
Room's filling up now, by the way, folks, down here at Q's. If you want to come down, it's going to be a busy, busy night.
Standing room only.
A lot of the good and the great from Blackpool, a few lads from Preston. We've got the Barrow crowd in. There's a really good turnout I can see on its way.
Gaz Marcus has turned up.
Gary Marcus.
He's getting drinks in by the looks of it.
We're all bringing the missus out tonight,
Yeah,
aren't they?
yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a mixed night. I know there's a lot of us going out for Chris Lee's birthday a little bit later.
Hey, where are you off to?
Bit of a Ruby Murray, I think.
Ruby Murray?
Yeah, a bit of a curry.
Is it a team thing or?
Oh, but Ben, he's dark fruits he's on. Oh, I think Ben went out on the town afterwards last night after his defeat.
Did he? Drowned his sorrows?
Him and Andy Stuck.
Well, while we've been digressing here, Kevin Harris has just took that match, 21 frames to 9. Well played, Kevin. Unlucky, Chris, but you've obviously, the way that score kept running up, you've run into a pretty much on form Kevin today.
I think he was down a cul-de-sac, to be honest, and Kevin was on the open road, really. I mean, he was potting so well, he wasn't missing much. I saw a good 5 or 6 frames in the middle of a game where Kevin just pulled away. It was like a Ferrari against a Robin Reliant, played really well.
Not too sure if Mike's gone for a quick cigarette break. I know Carl put his shoes on, maybe he's gone to stretch the legs. Nobody's said anything, which is very kind of him. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, a little break.
Yeah, but I don't think it'll be too long.
So, it was an impromptu break. The players decided we were just going to go off and have a breather, which is fair enough.
And half the viewers have gone with him, which is what normally happens.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think what we'll do is, because I don't know how long they're going to be, Mark, we'll just I'll just flick off the stream at the minute, and you'll get a notification when we go live again in a few minutes' time when the boys come back. There's no point in everybody drifting off to go and make a brew and not knowing when to come back. So like I say, we'll just flick the stream off and we'll go live. You'll get a notification as soon as they come back and we get underway with the final session.